During this long war, we've lost so many heroes, so many young men who lived their lives and gave their lives for the Jewish people. Yakir Hexter is one such hero, a 26-year-old soldier who was killed at battle while fighting Hamas. Yakir and his chavruta, study partner, David Schwartz, died together a little less than a year ago. I want to share a little bit about Yakir's life because even though I didn't know him personally, I knew his family, his father, his mother, his brothers, and I knew how much he meant to them. Over this year, I've thought about Yakir many times, and he's inspired me in so many ways. Yakir was a good friend. He was funny, brilliant, athletic, and kind. He loved adventure. Yakir was a runner and a cyclist. In fact, Yakir was a barefoot runner. And in the 2022 Jerusalem Marathon, Yakir ran the entire half marathon barefoot. It was the worst weather we've ever experienced. Pouring rain, sleeting, cold, freezing. Most people wouldn't even started. Yakir was running barefoot. Now, if you've ever been to Jerusalem before, you know there are a lot of cobblestones and it's very painful. He didn't stop for a second. In fact, he had a smile on his face the entire time. I've thought of that image many times on my own long runs when I feel like giving up. But then I dig deep and I think about Yakir and his passion and enthusiasm and joy in the challenge, in the difficulty, in the hardship. He found joy. Yakir set a goal to do Yam Yam in one day. That's a tremendous distance, 71 kilometers. Some might say impossible. The first time Yakir set out, he failed. But that didn't mean he wasn't going to try again. The next time he attempted it, he was successful. That was Yakir, never willing to give up, never willing to compromise, always down for a challenge, and with a smile. Yakir's mother said, "Yakir, you made it so easy to be a mom. You were just so fun, so chilled, so easygoing." And she describes how even at battle, when he had so much on his mind, in the midst of such craziness and chaos, he made sure to call his mother daily and tell her, "Mom, I'm doing great." He would say, "Hakol sababa ba'aza." Everything's chill. I'm doing fine. That was his personality. He made people around him feel so comfortable. He was so easygoing, and he was so considerate to know how much his family would appreciate hearing from him that he took the time to do that whenever he could. Yakir lived a life of Torah. He and his chavruta, David Schwartz, died together in battle. They were study partners in yeshiva, and they were study partners in Gaza when they fought. They made sure every single day to study a piece of Torah because they knew the Torah is what protected them. Yakir lived his life to the fullest. He understood the ability to elevate the physical, to combine physicality and spirituality together. He was a Torah scholar, but he was an athlete. He was studying architecture. He learned in yeshiva at Har Etzion. He combined all of these talents and he made his mark here. It's been 1 year, Yakir, since we've lost you. And I think about you often. And I think about how can I bring more light into the world in your memory? And I think that's the question we have to ask ourselves. How can I live my life a little better, a little more to the fullest? How will each one of us bring more light here in your memory, Yakir? I think that's a question we all need to ask ourselves. How can we bring more light here in memory of our heroes so that we can honor their souls and honor the lives they've led?